Good morning, class 4. Welcome to the online class, and today we will start from page number related to chapter number 11, tables and shares. Acha, before starting the class, I want to tell you that in our offline video, we will do the magic. Okay, so this is my request to all of you that you will follow the offline as well as online, both the videos. Clear? Offline as well as online, both the videos you will follow, because composite maths we have done many chapters related to this term 2, but we have not completed the term 2 in math magic. Okay, because 1 week you were busy in that PT2 assessment. For that week I have given only the offline videos of composite maths. Okay, so we are very ahead of in composite maths, but in math magic we are very we have not completed the syllabus. That's why for math magic we will do it in offline as well as online in both the classes. So this is my request to everyone, kindly you will follow both the class. Okay, and both the classes I will upload in the YouTube, so you will follow both the classes, that offline as well as online. In both classes we will do the magic. That means 3 Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 3 online class. When you are present in the class, at that time also you will do math magic, and Tuesday and Thursday, that 2 days also you will do the offline class of math magic. Clear? Okay, now let us start page 126. This is chapter number 11, tables and shares, and the topic is Gangu's sweets. Topic is Gangu's sweet, and the syllabus for composite maths I will give it to you on Friday. Okay, on Friday I will give it to you. Okay, now Gangu's sweet. Gangu is making sweets for Eid. He has made a tray of 80 laddus. As you can see in the picture, Gangu, he is making the sweets, and in one tray he has given 80 laddus. Okay, but Rabia, a girl, see what the girl is saying. Please pack 4 laddus in a bag, in a box. Sorry. Now Rabia is saying that you pack 4 laddus in one box. I need 23 small boxes. Rabia is saying that I need 23 small boxes, and in one box there should be 4 laddus. So you have to find it out for 23 boxes, isn't it? How many laddus are there in 23 boxes? So let us find it out. Let us find it out. This is my request to everyone, kindly mute your microphone. Rhythm, mute your microphone. Rhythm, mute your microphone. Okay, now this is page 126. Question number 1. Number of laddus in one small box is equals to number of laddus in one small box is equals to 4. Therefore, number of laddus in 23 small boxes is equals to 23 multiplied by 4. 23 multiplied by 4. It will be exactly 92. 92. That means Rabia needs 92. Rabia needs 92 laddus. Yes. So we have found that in 23 boxes there are 92 small, 92 laddus. Now the next question is, are the sweets in the tray enough to pack 23 small boxes? That means the sweets which are kept in the tray, is it enough for 23 boxes? What will be the answer? What will be the answer? The answer will be no. No. 80 laddus are not enough, are not enough to pack 23 small boxes. To pack in 23 small boxes. Okay, to pack in 23 small boxes. The next one, how many more sweets are needed? Now you have to find out that for 23 boxes how many more sweets are needed. So what you will do, you will subtract it, isn't it? 92 minus 80, because 92 laddus are there and 80 laddus in one tray. So to full pack the whole 23 boxes we need, this is second one, right? Total number of laddus in 23 boxes is equals to 92. Then total number of laddus available, that means Gangu has made, it is only 80. Therefore, number of more laddus required, number of more laddus required is equals to 92 minus 80, that is 12. That means 12 more laddus are required. So the answer will be 12 more sweets are needed. 12 more sweets are needed to pack the whole 23 small boxes. To pack the whole 23 small boxes. Okay. Now come to the next page, page 127. Next page, page 127. Question number 3. Gangu also has a bigger box in which he packs 12 laddus. So how many boxes does he need for packing 60 laddus? Now see, Gangu, has a more bigger box, and in that box 12 laddus he can put. Now you have to find it out that for 60 laddus how many boxes are needed. For 60 laddus how many boxes are needed, that you have to find it out. Okay, so again you will divide it. You will divide it. This is page 127. Question 3. Number of boxes required to pack 12 laddus is equals to 1. Therefore, number of boxes required to pack 60 laddus, that will be 60 divided by 12. When you will read the table of 12, it is 5za. So answer will be 5za. So that means 5 boxes are needed, isn't it? So you will write Gangu needs 5 boxes Gangu needs 5 boxes for packing 60 laddus. Gangu needs 5 boxes for packing 60 laddus. Okay. Now come to practice time. Come to practice time. The first question. Neelu brought 15 storybooks to her class. Today 45 students are present. How many children will need to share one book? Now see, Neelu, she has brought 15 storybooks, and in the class the total number of students are 45. You have to find it out that how many of the children they are sharing one book. Okay, so this also you have to divide it. So write it down. Question number 1 of practice time. Question number 1 of practice time. So first of all you will write total number of students is equals to 45. Then number of storybooks is equals to 15. Therefore, number of children need to share the books is equals to 45 divided by 15. This is also the table of 15. 15 threes is 45. That means 3 children, isn't it? So the answer will be 3 children will need to share one book. 3 children will need to share one book. To share one book. Okay. Listen, it is not mandatory that whatever statement I am writing, you will write the same statement. Okay. You can frame your own statement and you can write it down. It is not mandatory that the same, whatever I am writing, you will write the same. Okay. Now come to second question. A family of 8 people needs 60 kg wheat for a month. How much wheat does this family need for a week? I think the board work you have completed. The board work you have completed. Okay, see. The second question, it is told that in a family there are 8 members. Now these 8 members, they need 60 kg of wheat for a month. That means they needs or they consume 60 kg of wheat for a month. You have to find out for 1 week how much is the wheat consumption in this family. Okay. So first of all you will find for 1 day. Then you will find for 1 week. Now here it is given for 1 month the consumption is 60. So what will be the consumption in 1 day? What you will do? You will divide it by 1 month. The 60 kg is divided by 1 month. Whatever the answer, it will be for 1 day. And after that, when you are multiplying that one with 7, that will be for the 7 days. And 7 days, as you know, it makes 1 week. Okay. So let us start writing. And one more thing, here it is given 8. The number of family members are 8. This is given just to confuse you. Okay. In the calculation, this 8 is not required. Clear? So let us start. Let us start the second one. The second question, you will write consumption of wheat in 1 month is equals to 60 kg. Therefore, consumption of wheat in 1 day is equals to 60 divided by 30. As you know, in 1 month we are taking 30 days, isn't it? So it will be divided by 30. So this is 3 twos are 3 twos are, that means 2 kg, isn't it? 30 twos are 60, so 2 kg. Now similarly, consumption of wheat in 7 days. 1 day you have found, now for the 7 days. So this 2 is to be multiplied by 7, that is 14 kg. That means 14 kg. Okay, so the answer will be the family needs 14 kg wheat. The family needs 14 kg wheat for a week. The family needs 14 kg wheat for a week. Okay. Now come to the third question. Third question. Razia wants change for rupees 500. How many notes will she get if she wants in return? Now see here, Razia, she has 500 rupee note and she want in return. Means she want the money in change. Okay, first all 100 rupee notes. That means for 500 she wants all 100 rupee notes. So what you will do? It is very simple. Just you have to divide it. That's all. Okay, just see. This is number 3. First of all, for 100 rupee. Okay, so what you will do? She wants this 500 in change of rupees 100. So you will divide it by 100. Answer will be 5. That means 500 rupee note she will get in return for 500. Next, all 50 rupee notes. That means you will divide this 500 with 50. 0 0 cancel, it is 10. That means all if she is getting the money in return for 50, 10 notes of 50 she will get. Number C, all 20 rupee notes. That means this 500 is to be divided by 20. 0 0 cancel, 25. 25 will be left. So if 20 rupee notes is there, she want 25. Number of notes 25. Now all 5 rupee notes. All 5 rupee notes. So this 500, it is to be divided by 5. That will be 100. So for 5 rupee notes, she want 500 rupees. Clear? Yes. Just you will divide it and you will get the answer. Okay, any return if you want, just you will divide with the whole money, then you will get the answer. Now come to the next one. You have to distribute 72 tomatoes equally in 3 baskets. How many tomatoes will there be in each? Now see, the total number of tomatoes are 72 and there are 3 baskets. You have to find out in one basket how many tomatoes are there. In one basket, how many tomatoes are there? That means you will divide it, simple division, 72 divided by 3. 72 divided by 3, exactly, the answer will be 24. This is homework to you, you will do it at home, okay? Write the statement of your own, divide it and then write the answer of your own. So this is homework to you. Next question. There are 350 bricks in a hand cart. Binod found the weight of a brick to be 2 kg. What will be the weight of all the bricks? Now see, here it is given total number of bricks 350 and the weight of one brick is 2 kg. So what will be the weight of 350 kg? So what you will do? You will multiply, isn't it? You will multiply. Just see. Question number 4. It is given weight of one brick is equals to 2 kg. Therefore, weight of 350 bricks is equals to 350 into 2. That is carry 1 and 7. 700 kg. So just we have got the answer. Just we have got the answer that the weight of all the bricks is 700 kg. The weight of all the bricks is 700 kg. The weight of all the bricks is 700 kg. Okay, see, this type of question you will read it properly and then you will calculate, because some are multiplication, some are division. So this is my request, that first you will read the question properly and then you will see what you have to do. You have to multiply or you have to divide. In many questions you have to do the two operations at a time. That means you are doing the division also, you are doing the multiplications also. Okay, so that's all for today. Whatever we have practiced, you once more practice at home, so that all the questions, it will be clear to you. Okay, so bye all of you for today.